Hey, it's Selena, and I am here to share my thoughts on the Ultimate Reset, just to give a little review over the whole thing. And I am done. Yay! I made it through it. I got done on Monday. Monday was my last day, and I started Asylum. You're supposed to ease your way back into it, but I did start Asylum on Monday, even though that was the last day. And so far, I completed 4 days. And it's been going great. So I'm just going to go over some of my thoughts on the whole reset, and some of the things I feel as though I improved in. I didn't do all the blood work and all that, so I can't say as far as numbers and that aspect. But one of the main things was throughout it, I noticed bloating. Like, I bloat a lot, and I think I said that in my other video. Bloating and gas, like, that was completely down. Like, usually at the end of the day, my stomach is like bloated, but it wasn't during the reset. And like yesterday it was, and I don't know because, that time of month. But I'm going to experiment and see. I'm not taking any of the supplements afterwards, but if I need to, I will start back. Endurance. So before I've had Asylum since it came out, and I've, started it and just get frustrated because, I slacked off from working out a little bit, and so my endurance wasn't where it was before when I was doing Insanity all the time. So that's one of the things that, I thought after not working out for 21 days that my endurance level was going to be, horrible. But surprisingly, it's not. And I'm actually enjoying doing Asylum. And I'm only doing Asylum up until next week. I am going to Vegas for the Team Beachbody Coach Summit. Yay! I'm excited about going there. I haven't been to Vegas since my daughter was 9 months old because that's where my dad got married. So and she actually started walking when we were in Vegas. How cool. But anyways, so I am going there next week, and I am starting, like I mentioned before in another video, the challenge group that we're starting, Les Mills Pump on the 25th. So I am like itching to get started with that. I have everything, and I actually ordered extra set of weights yesterday. So that'll be here before I leave. But I'm doing Asylum up until that. Another thing, salt, like, usually sweets, that's what I crave, but salt has been what I've been craving lately, which is a little bit odd. But I noticed, like, if I do eat something, like my daughter, she has Bugles that I bought her, that my fingers feel tight and like they are swelling, So I am noticing that, but I haven't had sweet cravings. So, I mean, that's a plus. And, afterwards you would think, I would splurge a little bit from being vegan and not having meat for the past, week. But I had Tokyo Grill. If you have that near, it's like hibachi, fast food hibachi, not sit down, prepared in front of you hibachi. So that's what I had the next day. I didn't, splurge on something. And one of the things that, since doing the reset, that I'm still eating lots of vegetables. Like, it was a lot of vegetables and fruit. I don't eat as much fruit, but I'm still, chopping up my zucchini and squash and carrots, which I never would take the time. I mean, I would have it, but it was more or less, let's pop a bag of broccoli in the microwave and, or kale. Like, I have had kale before, so I've been eating a lot more of that. And I still love quinoa. I'm actually making some now. So I only have a fourth a cup. I only do a fourth cup serving, and then I have that with my meal. So I'm not making so much, and I make it fresh that day. And let's see, also, I haven't had guacamole since, but that's one of the things that I am going to continue to add in, is the guacamole. And let's see, another thing, okay, so the last week I was going to do videos every day, but I just got busy with Maya doing swim lessons in the afternoon. It's been crazy. So I haven't taken the time. I can always find time, so I'm not going to make an excuse, but I didn't do a video every day of my last week of the reset. If you want to see the first 2 weeks, you can go to my blog, ditchingdiets.com, and I did write every day my thoughts on the reset. But like the first 3 days of the last phase 3, I really wanted to quit. And I think because I knew it was the last week and I so wanted meat. I was so tired of eating just fruits and vegetables and feeling hungry. Like, I have to say, for me, I felt hungry throughout the entire thing, like in between meals. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't enough for me. And surprisingly, I've just added like maybe a 3 or 4 ounce portion of meat in my meals. It's been fish and chicken is the only thing that I've added back. And like, I've been full and satisfied. So, so it's not like a lot I added, but that has held me throughout my next meal. And I tried tropical strawberry Shakeology for the first time and love it. I'm gonna alternate between chocolate and tropical. And I've just added fruit with that, and I also tried it with almond butter and almond milk, and that's really good. So tropical Shakeology, thumbs up. The greenberry, I'm not even going there again. Let's see. That was it. And my main thing is like I said, I wanted to like quit seriously the last week, 3 days in, but then maybe 2 days later or a day later, all of a sudden I felt better. And I think because I felt a little bit bloated, like I say, usually a week before my cycle comes on, you know, your body does weird things. Well, mine does. And so I think that's one of the reasons why. And you know, of course your appetite increases and you crave a lot of stuff. So I'm glad I stuck with it and I didn't quit. And you know, it was well worth the money that I spent to do it. And I'm noticing now that I'm doing it, and maybe because it's asylum or whatever, but I'm noticing now I don't crave a lot of stuff, especially the sweets. And I could tell my body changing. And I'm yet to take pictures because, like I say, I'm going to wait till after my cycle goes off to, you know, you're always a little bit bloated, to take pictures. But I just loved it. And I'm so glad I did it because I felt as though I was stuck for a moment. Like I had been eating, you know, not the best. And I think all that processed food in your body, and it just released it, got all that out, and you're starting kind of fresh. So I feel as though I'm nourished from what I'm eating now, and I'm still eating pretty much the same things. I've been doing the tropical Shakeology for breakfast, so I haven't added eggs or oatmeal back. I'm hesitant. I was running around yesterday afternoon, so I didn't have time to eat. I didn't have time to come home and eat, so I did go to Monterey's, which is a Mexican restaurant here. This video is getting long. So I went there and I got tacos and a burrito and a enchilada. And of course it had cheese in it. And I will say I was bloated and feeling bad yesterday. So I don't know about dairy, and I haven't added Greek yogurt back. I'm not sure because I don't want the bloating and the stomach pains that, you know, I felt before. So it's kind of like, what do I eat now? But one thing I do know, I am not meant to be a vegan. Give me some meat. And like I said, I don't even eat pork. I will have a burger every now and then, but it's mainly chicken and fish, but it satisfies me. So, I mean, that's, you know, my review of the Ultimate Reset. It's definitely worth the, you know, try. It's 21 days and it was tough, but it was well worth it. If you're stuck as far as like your weight, or you feel as though you're eating right and trying everything and the scale's still not budging, even though that's not the best way to measure your progress, or even your clothes are not, you know the inches are not coming off, I highly recommend you flush out your body by doing the Ultimate Reset. But that's just my 2 cents. You know, take it for what it's worth. And that's it. I'm going to get my quinoa, and I have some kale in the oven too. And I'm going to have some chicken, and I'm also going to make some vegetables. And that's kind of what I've been sticking with. I mean, I just love the vegetable medley. And adding the Bragg's amino, that has been something, it's a healthier version of the of soy sauce. So that's something that I've been spraying on my on my quinoa and my mixed vegetables. So that's what I'm having for lunch. So that's all I wanted to share with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And like I said, you can check out my blog, ditchingdiets.com, and also check me out on Facebook, Facebook.com/ditchingdiets. And I'll check you on another video. Bye.